Putting together a great NBA team isn't just about throwing together big names and big talent together. It's about how each player fits into a puzzle, how they can bring different strengths and cover for each other's weaknesses, and how they can play together and stay focused for all 48 minutes. The Eastern Conference is right now dominated by the Cleveland Cavaliers, and then the next few spots are up for grabs. Last year, the Raptors won second seed with a great regular season performance, and then the next four teams actually had the exact same record. It's going to be an exciting race next season in the East, and I believe that the Detroit Pistons will surprise a lot of people and will become a very impactful team. My name is Floppy, and I'm going to tell you guys why the Detroit Pistons have the potential to reach the next level, as well as their main weaknesses next season. First, let me say this. Stan Van Gundy is the Pistons' greatest strength. He knows how to put together a team where the pieces fit, he's a great X&O coach, and he also places an emphasis on getting high character players. We saw this when he was the head coach of the Orlando Magic. He put Dwight in a system where he could play to his strengths and dominate on the offensive as well as the defensive end. At the time, those teams were actually one of the best three-point shooting teams in history. They reached the finals with a supporting cast that mainly included Rafer Alston, Hedo Turkoglu, Rashard Lewis, Michael Pietrus, and I guess Jameer Nelson. The truth is, none of them played at that high of a level after leaving this team, not even Dwight himself. Stan Van Gundy has done it again this time. Although this team has not reached its peak yet, we can see that on paper that it's one of the most well-rounded teams in the East. In the backcourt, there's an emphasis on big guards that can both defend very well and space the floor. At point guard, Reggie Jackson and Ray McCollum are 6'3", Lorenzo Brown is 6'5", and at shooting guard, KCP is 6'5", Darian Hillard is 6'6", and Reggie Bullock is 6'7". KCP is already one of the best perimeter defenders in the league, as well as one of the fastest players in the open floor. The two other shooting guards has played limited minutes, but has had encouraging performances. The only player under 6'3" on the roster is point guard Ish Smith, known for his quickness and playmaking. The front court situation is also a very good mix of skills and talent. Andre Drummond stands out as a monster on the boards and putting back missed shots. His weaknesses are covered by both the backup centers as well as the power forwards, who can all shoot free throws while still provide solid offense and rebounding. On paper, the power forward spot has been upgraded a lot this season. John Leary quietly had a great season last year in limited minutes. He has great athleticism and can shoot the ball very well, while not giving up any size in the position with a solid height of 6'10". Rookie Henry Ellenson is similar, except he brings another dimension in his ability to score off the dribble. This means the Pistons can even move one of these guys to the center position to add shooting when needed. Tobias Harris brings a completely different set of skills to the power forward spot. He's more of a tweener, having size, speed, and skills that fit somewhere in between small forward and power forward, meaning that he can score face up or off the dribble against slower power forwards and post up on smaller opponents. At small forward, Marcus Morris was very dependable last year, bringing tough defense and serviceable offense when needed. And then there's Stanley Johnson, who improved steadily as a rookie last year. He showed moments of brilliance in limited minutes and even ran the point at times last year. Many believe that he has star potential, and like most young players, we can expect him to continue improving this season. Now, onto their weaknesses. The Detroit Pistons have three main weaknesses. First, they lack consistent shot creators. Reggie Jackson is their only reliable shot creator last year. He dominated the ball a lot and actually did very well with that. But having one guy who can create shots for himself and his teammates is not enough for any decent team in this league. The second best shot creator is Tobias Harris, who, although can score in a variety of ways, is not particularly efficient or explosive in scoring. Stanley Johnson is one of those guys who could step up this season and contribute as another shot creator. My guess is that even if this does happen, it won't happen right away. It will take him some time to improve and get used to doing it in game. Their second main weakness is Andre Drummond's free throw shooting ability. Having Andre on the floor is extremely valuable to the Pistons. He gives the Pistons many extra possessions by being the best rebounder in the league and tips in a lot of misses to improve their average offense. But the truth is, it's very hard to keep him in when he's the worst free throw shooter in league history. Yes, I mentioned that his backups can come in and provide solid all-around play, but none of them can dominate the boards and clean up misses the way that he does. The third is not exactly a weakness, but something that, if improved on, can push the Pistons to the next level, and that is Andre Drummond's defense. People like to compare Andre Drummond to a younger Dwight Howard, but they're not really similar players at this point. As much crap as Dwight got for not being a very good post-up player, he always made up for it for being an elite defender and shot blocker. Although Andre shares the monstrous athleticism and strength, his defense leaves a lot to be desired. He's often lost on rotations and not in the right positions to contest shots. I believe that this is one of the things that he can improve on next season, realistically. If he can become a reliable defensive anchor for the Pistons, they can become an elite team even if their offense only remains average. The Pistons were very close to league average in both offense and defense last year and barely made the playoffs. I believe that they will have a breakout season this year with a much improved point guard, power forward, and center situation. I predict that they will end up somewhere in the top 5 in the East. My name is Floppy. Thank you so much for watching this video. I know I haven't uploaded a video in a while, so I tried to make sure that this would be a good one. Feel free to let me know what you think about the Pistons in the comments section below. I think they're going to do great. What do you think?